Good day, everyone. It's your boy, 10, and I welcome you back to the football Tenpool. And yes, so today we're looking at the Champions League round of 16. Yes, yesterday we saw that the Champions League round of 16 was played among all clubs that were surviving or remaining in the event, and it was really a serious match from yesterday and then day before yesterday. That's 2 days fixtures. We had a lot of drama, a lot of goals, and in the directions we did not expect. So quickly, let's look at the matches, our expectations, the results, and our next expectation. Yeah, so let's quickly kick off from the first one, which was Galatasaray versus Liverpool. Yes, Galatasaray was at home, but everyone expected Liverpool to put up a show. We were not saying it was going to be a trash. We were expecting Liverpool to win maybe like 2-1, 3-1, 1-0. Let home advantage count for something. In this case, it was not. Liverpool put up a trash performance and Galatasaray were king. If not for Osimhen's goal that was cancelled, goodness. Now, what is the expectation in the next game? Considering how Liverpool played, I don't think it's going to be good. Though this time around Galatasaray is coming to Anfield, but lately we have seen in the Premier League that the Anfield does not even hold that scare anymore. That fear, that trembling, it doesn't hold it anymore. It may count for something, I don't know, but no. So Liverpool need to put up a 2-0 win or go to extra time and play penalties. And don't forget, last Champions League, this is the second time this system is coming on. In the last Champions League, Liverpool also had a similar result. And they were eliminated in the first round. That is round of 16. Even though they finished first in the table. So that is it with Liverpool, Galatasaray. Atlanta, Bayern Munich, yes, we knew. Home advantage does not count when you're playing against Bayern Munich. No, not this Bayern Munich. Not this Bayern Munich is Olise, Kane, Diaz, and all the other amazing midfielders and defenders. Please, no. But we were expecting something simple. 2-0, 3-0. At some point, we had 5-0. He ended 6-1, though. He ended 6-1. It was in line with expectations. Now, what our future expectation, right? Atlanta is coming to Bayern Munich home. They are going to lose again. They are going to lose again. I know they might want to put up a show. They may... Nah. They are going to lose again, but maybe this time less. Say 2-0 or 3-0. I don't think it will be 5 again. I think it will be like 3-0. Because there's no way they can come back from this. They are definitely going to lose, but just less than this. Athletico Madrid versus Tottenham. Now, we that watch Premier League football, La Liga, and all these other clubs, we know that these two teams are highly inconsistent. Because Tottenham are sitting at close to the relegation zone in the Premier League, but somehow people will say they do well in Europe, and so people were expecting them to. It was supposed to be a balanced game, 3-2, 1-0, 2-1, something close. Then maybe individual excellence or brilliance might just put up a little spark to give a 2-goal difference. But in this case, Simeone even played a mind game and said, oh no, they are favourites, they qualified expressly, we had to go through playoff. At the end of the day, what did we see? Trashing. 5-2. Now, everybody's talking about the goalkeeper, the second choice goalkeeper, who started instead of the first choice goalkeeper. Now, the first choice goalkeeper was fit. I still am in awe as to why against a side that is a strong side, a respected side. They may not be in competition they may not be favourite to win the Champions League at all. They are not favourite to win La Liga. They are far from it. But they are a good side. They are a respectful side. Why would you choose? What happened to matches like Leeds, Burnley, all those Premier League games or FA Cup or something else? Anyways, this match, one thing is sure, Atletico Madrid has gone through. I don't see Tottenham winning 3-0 in England. I don't see it happening. I don't see them winning 3-0 and then going to extra time or something. No, I don't think it's possible. However, Atletico Madrid are a very inconsistent side because they could win 4-0 in one match and go to the next match and lose 3-0. Not even against the same team, against smaller teams. So if Tottenham will pick up themselves, then it can happen. So this one, my expectation is hashtag NA. Error code, DIV. I don't know what to say. It's error. It's just two inconsistent teams. Would they be consistent by that time? What would they do by that time? Absolutely nobody knows. Newcastle, Barcelona. Newcastle really did well. Everybody was expecting Barcelona to, come out strong and do strong things. It's not just the goals. I think why Newcastle have less goals is because individual brilliance was lacking, confidence in front of goal was lacking. Newcastle at some point would have even scored up to 3 goals. Yeah, they did well to get into the opposition box, but their finishing was terrible. It was not beautiful to watch. But they really played well in midfield, defense, going forward, and all that. So yeah, but I know that when they go back to Camp Nou, even if it's 2-0, Barcelona are going to win. Barcelona are going to win. So Newcastle exceeded our expectations because we were expecting them to lose. But then they disappointed themselves. That is just the simple truth. They would have easily gotten a 2-0 lead. And they know how to defend. They go to Camp Nou, they lock the place. They lock it up. Lock Yamal up. Lock Rafinha. And then you're done. But it is what it is. Leverkusen Arsenal. Everybody was expecting Arsenal to come out strong. But I've been saying this thing in all my videos. Arsenal just survives. They just find a way to get their points and go. They don't need to score. They don't need to play any beautiful football. And that's the problem we're having here. Now, the versatility of football is not favoring them now. It only favors them in the Premier League because Premier League teams mostly play low block. They don't really come out so much. When they want to come out, they time the coming out. So, but now they have played against a team that just said, okay, let's play. And however, Arsenal equalization penalty, I don't see that as a penalty. There was a contact, but Madueke went down like later without any contact. He hung his leg in the air, and you can see that. I don't know how. Anyways, Bodo Glimt Sporting. But before that, what are we expecting in the second leg? Second leg is going to be at the Emirates, which is Arsenal Stadium. Arsenal will do it again the way they have been doing it. Just maybe 1-0, 2-0, 2-1. It's not going to be excellent, except they sit up, except something beautiful comes out. Bodo Glimt Sporting. We expected, number one is Bodo Glimt's home. Bodo Glimt have been winning home and away. But in Bodo Glimt's home, it's most difficult to win there. So we saw other people travel there and they suffered it. So Bodo Glimt did exactly what we're expecting. Now, what about in Sporting's home? Are they going to be exceptional? Yes, they're going to do something similar. They're going to maybe win or draw that game, but it's going to be narrow because Sporting wants to fight back. But of course, they use their home advantage, which is the cold. Yes, so simple. PSG Chelsea. Yes, this match is a reiteration of the Club World Cup finals. PSG were supposed to complete everything, and then Chelsea killed their grooves. So they definitely came out and they came out bad. Like Kvaratskhelia was not having that whole close margin thing. It was 3-2. We were expecting Chelsea to equalize. Then they come to Stamford Bridge, and then something beautiful is going to happen. And Kvaratskhelia was not having it. He said, "Hold my beer." What was that first goal? Kvaratskhelia first goal. He just, oh no, the coil on that, the precision. It was so fast. And then, of course, his second goal. So he made the goal difference to be big. That's the 3-goal difference. And I don't know if Chelsea are going to be able to win 3-0 at home. But they did it in the Club World Cup. Could they do it again? It's still quite open. But I know PSG is definitely going to score. I know PSG is going to score at the Stamford Bridge. They have learned their lessons from the last time. And they are still similar team. But I think they are going to do better. And then finally, Madrid, Man City. The Champions League is for Real Madrid. This competition was made for Real Madrid club. They are the highest winners. Play their second 11 and play their midfielders as strikers or wingers and they will still perform. I don't know how. We all expected Man City to trash Madrid. We expected a trashing, a world-class trashing. At the end of the day, what did we get? What did we get? Valverde got a hat-trick. Hat-trick. Valverde. We know him for stunner goals, stunning shots, powerful shots, wickedness. 3. It's okay. It's football. But then, what's going to happen in the next leg? Man City maximum of 1-0. And that is if nobody is back by then. Because if any of their players that are injured is back to add to that Madrid score, then Man City is going to lose home and away. So that's it for me in Football Temple. It's your boy 10. See you in the next episode after these games. And of course, we're going to we'll come back to check the weekend games, the La Liga, Premier League, League One, Bundesliga, and all of that. Catch you next time. Same station. It's your boy 10. Please do like and subscribe. Thank you.